Hi, I'm Nelson. You're welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make money online from Africa. If you search YouTube right now on how to make money online, you will discover that there are a lot of videos out there teaching you how to make money online, but none of them are actually tailored to the people living in Africa. I currently live in Africa right now, and I've been making money online for the past 8 years. And when I'm talking about making money online, I'm not talking about making $100, $200, $300 now. I'm talking about making way over $1,000 online. To be able to do this, you will need to acquire a high income skill. You see, guys, for someone to pay you $1,000 on the internet for a gig, you need to be offering value that is worth $1,000. The current skill you have right now might not be able to get you there. So you might need to acquire a couple of new skills. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step approach on how to acquire these skills, the right websites to list yourself as a freelancer. To be a freelancer means you have a high income skill. I'm talking about a skill that is pandemic proof, because when the pandemic hit, a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of jobs were suspended, but there are people who were still making money, and most of the bulk number of these people that were still making money online were freelancers. You know, people who could work virtually, people who could work remotely. To do this, like I mentioned earlier, you need to acquire the right skills. You need to acquire a skill that is in demand. You need to acquire a skill that clients are looking for. And some of those skills are graphic design, video editing, web development. Now, I know a lot of you might be wondering, how do I learn graphic design? How do I learn web development? How do I learn video editing? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can learn these skills without paying anything, 100% for free. Now, the first one I want to talk about, guys, is graphic design. Do you know that graphic designers across the world earn an average of anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 when you are a good graphic designer? I'm not talking about you go and learn something half and halves. No. I'm talking about you go out there and you learn graphic design. You learn how to use Photoshop. You learn how to use Adobe Illustration. You learn how to use these tools, and there are clients out there who are going to pay you a lot of money to make logos for them, to design banners for them, to design all sorts of graphics for them. A lot of people are out there looking for you. So you need to go out there and acquire this skill. Graphic designing is a very, very important skill in the digital age. You need to acquire that skill if you want to be able to make the same that amount of money online. Now, another one I want to talk about, guys, is video editing. Now, if you go over to Fiverr or Upwork, there are a lot of clients who are looking for people, even here on YouTube, there are a lot of YouTubers who are looking for people to help them edit their video, because video marketing is the future of marketing. Everybody wants to put out a video out there. Companies will pay you a lot of money if you can edit their video to look modern, to look nice, to look sleek. A lot of companies will pay you a lot of money to edit videos for them, and video editors make even more than graphic designers. So to become a video editor, all you really need to do is head over to Udemy or Coursera, or you can just, even here on YouTube, guys, you can go to YouTube right now and you search Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial. You can search DaVinci Resolve tutorial. You can search Final Cut Pro tutorial, and you will be able to learn firsthand from some of the top professionals. And even I think Adobe and even DaVinci Resolve, if you go over to their website, they actually have tutorials to teach you a step-by-step approach on how you can actually learn video editing, how you can actually acquire this skill. And when you have learned video editing, you can now head over to websites like Fiverr, to websites like Upwork, to websites like freelancer.com and list your skill there. And clients will pay you if you do a good job. It takes time, like I said earlier in the video. If you want to be able to make up to $1,000 a month working online from Africa, you need to acquire these skills. because these skills are in demand. They are skills that people are willing to pay you a lot of money if you know how to do these things. So guys, the last one I want to talk about is web development. Now, web development, you might be thinking, oh, do I have to go and learn how to code? Oh, that might take, yeah. Maybe you might have to learn some basic things like HTML, CSS for styling, JavaScript for interactive websites and things like that. But there are actually ways. In fact, if you have not subscribed to this video right now, guys, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be releasing a video in the future where I'm going to be showing how you can actually learn web development without necessarily learning how to code. Codeless web development. There are a lot of platforms out there, WordPress, Drupal. There are a lot of platforms out there that you can actually learn how to develop websites on without having to learn how to code. For example, WordPress. You can create a website in under 5 minutes on WordPress without writing a single code. Guys, it's really, really easy. So for web development, there are a lot of opportunities out there, not just as a freelancer. There are a lot of companies out there who will pay you money as a web developer to design their website. And even when you learn these skills, you don't have to just offer your services online. You can also offer your services locally. So you can go to a local company, you can tell them, hey, do you need a website? Or, oh, I'm a web developer, I can build you a website. You can make some demo websites. When you make those demo websites, you can take them to this client and tell them, hey, listen, this is what I can do. I can help you do this, so you can charge whatever you want. And the great thing about web development, I've been doing web development for the past 8 years now, guys. And one good thing about web development is that there are a lot of clients in this space. There are a lot of people who are looking to make their website. There are a lot of people who are looking for you, to make their website for them, to help them achieve their online footprint. So there are a lot of companies out there right now who will pay you a lot of money for you to develop websites for them. All you need to do is to learn this skill. How do you go about learning web development? You can use websites like, again, YouTube, and you search how to design a website on WordPress. There are some great tutorials that I'm going to be linking down in the description of this video that will teach you a lot about developing a website on WordPress. Now, guys, I recommend WordPress because if you look at the data, over 48% of websites around the world are running WordPress. A lot of clients, in my experience as a web developer, a lot of clients come to me and they say, Nelson, I want you to make a website for me, but I want you to make a website on WordPress. Why do they choose WordPress? WordPress is easy for the client to update later, independent of you, the developer. So learning how to use WordPress, learning how to develop a website on WordPress can come in handy. And also, WordPress is time efficient. You don't have to spend a lot of time developing a website on WordPress. Once you learn how to use WordPress, you learn how to use the page builders like Elementor, like Beaver, like a lot of page builders out there for WordPress, a lot of themes out there for WordPress, a lot of templates out there for WordPress. Once you are able to learn how the basics of WordPress, the next thing is that you're going to learn the basics of design. And that is why I recommend, guys, you need not just to learn web development. I will suggest you learn graphic design and you also learn web development. Very important. If you learn graphic design, you're probably going to learn something called UI UX. When you learn UI UX, you will be able to visually represent websites in a way that your clients are going to like them. Because a lot of developers out there are good with building a website, but are not very good with actually designing a good looking website. So graphic design and web development, they go hand in hand. You can also throw in digital marketing there to just offer even more services to your clients. Guys, when you learn these 3 skills, graphic design, video editing, web development, after you learn these skills, the next step is going to be you head over to a freelancing website and you list your skill. Even when you head over to Fiverr right now, you can actually see people that are offering all sorts of things. People are offering voiceovers. People are offering, I will be your African voiceover, for example. I will be your African comedian or whatever. And people will pay you $5, $10 here and there, which is good, especially if you're not earning any money at all and you're just looking to get started. You can start from there. But I will recommend that you go out there and you acquire the right skills 100% for free. Most of these skills, you don't have to pay for them. They're there on YouTube. You can get a free trial of Udemy. You can get a free trial of Udemy. Even on Udemy, I think most of the courses are like $12, $14. I'll leave all the links in the description. You can just pay $12 to learn a skill. And when you pay for a course on Udemy, you keep that course for life. So you can always log in and you can always keep learning at your own pace. There's also, if you want to go a little bit more professional, you want a little bit something more high quality in terms of learning, you can try Coursera. Yeah, you can use Coursera. Coursera is also a very good platform that you can also learn a lot of skills. You can also use LinkedIn Learning, but LinkedIn Learning, the problem is that you have to pay, I think, $27 a month for LinkedIn Premium before you're able to do that. But guys, there are just a lot of resources out there that you can use to actually equip yourself with skills that are in demand. When you are able to learn these skills, you are able to present yourself to clients and say, hey, listen, I am a web developer, I am a graphic designer, I'm a video editor. You know, you're able to use most of the pro tools, you're able to produce something that is beautiful for the client. People will pay you. And these skills are skills that you can keep for life. So you can keep making money from them. In fact, there are a lot of people who have developed businesses out of this. In conclusion, the best way that you can actually use to make money online if you live in Africa is to acquire a skill that is in demand, a skill that is high income, a skill that people are able to pay you. If you go around YouTube, you keep watching these YouTube videos that keep telling you, there is this website, you can just deposit money, you can just do this, you can just do that. You know, people will say, you can binary option, forex trading, all these things. All of these things are great if you understand them and if you know how to use them. And most of you have probably tried a lot of things online trying to make money, but you have not succeeded, or most of them were so stressful, is because you have not followed the process. You cannot jump the process. You have to follow. It's a step-by-step approach. So guys, right now, use the links in the description of this video and head over to this website and start acquiring a high paying skills. And if you have any question, guys, leave your questions in the description of this video. I'm going to be replying to every single question that anyone have. Guys, that is it for this video. See you in the next one.